Yes.
You do not have a Texas driver license. You are not allowed to drive. You will be signing a promise with me. I don't care what you have to do in this life, Mr. Ixcoy. You drive. Likewise, into jail you go, and I will make your bond high.
Yes, sir.
You are also ordered to submit to random testing so we know that you're not consuming illegal drugs. I don't care what your excuse is, and I'm going to tell you now. We give you a portable device. If you skip any of the blows, I will put you in jail. For now, we will have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. I'm going to get you to Victoria. You will sign a reset, and then we're going to get you out of here. When you come back, please have a lawyer, sir. Thank you. Okay, counsel. Let me give me a second to take a look at it. Did you send it to them so that they could see it?
She had to go get it.
No, but did you send it to the state? Because the state has every right to look at it too, because they can move to revoke the bond, you know? They have the right to move for bond revocation if they want to. This just says that what day was he supposed to be here?
422, sir. He goes in 421 that morning, it's my understanding.
This says the day before, and it doesn't even give a time.
Right. It's my understanding. He goes in early.
Yeah, have him come Monday and then we'll talk, but I'm not gonna just,
Understood.
okay. Hey, are you ready? Just the last name of your client. Are you ready? Ramos, come up. All right, good morning, Mr. Ramos. You speak English. Mr. Ramos, you're charged with purchasing or furnishing alcohol for a minor. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge, on 4/17/2026, the defendant was observed via drone footage distributing alcoholic beverages over a fence line at a University of Houston campus event. The defendant admitted to purchasing alcoholic beverages and providing them to the co-defendant, who he knew was under 21 years of age. And the co-defendant judge is 20.
That's so vague. And then how on earth is a drone gonna go and start? I mean, what the hell, man?
So
talk about Big Brother. Holy
so it was a university.
What the flip?
It was a University of Houston Police Department drone that was at the Houston campus. They observed the defendant providing alcoholic beverages. They then identified both of the people involved, which is the co-defendant and defendant, by their Houston Cougar cards, their student ID cards. The defendant also admitted that he was in possession of cocaine, which doesn't look like he's been charged with at this time. And he had a fraudulent Colorado driver's license.
Are they going to charge him with the cocaine or no?
I don't see anything filed at this point, Judge. It could be that it was such a small amount that it wasn't filed. So
I just don't understand intake, man. I really don't. So whose drone was this?
it was a University of Houston Police Department drone. It looks like they were doing surveillance of the event and saw the defendant passing beverages over a fence line. That's the information that's in the damage judge. And then they approached, he admitted that he was providing them to a minor who was the co-defendant.
Do they need a search warrant? Wouldn't you think that that's a search? I mean, using a drone, it's as if using a heat sensor to detect if someone is growing weed in a house, right? I mean,
it is public property though, Judge. It's the UH campus.
I don't know, man. They're at a house.
Well, it was a University of Houston campus event. And there was a fence, it sounds like. And so there was an event going on from what.
So it's not private property.
It's not private. It doesn't sound like it's private property. Obviously, we could dive into it a little bit more. And if
no, I mean, my concern is, if someone has a right to privacy in their own house and their curtilage and But here you're saying it's a public event.
Yes, and it does look like the officer wrote that it was a parking lot. It was
parking lot.
A public event, or the Houston campus event in a parking lot 12A.
Got it. All right. Mr. Ramos, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. As a condition of your bond, I'm ordering you not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to test you if I find that you're using anything, and marijuana, cocaine, alcohol, you will go to jail. I will revoke your bond. This is not a revolving door. Do you understand?
Yes,
Is he currently a student at U of H? I want proof before we allow him back on campus. And then the only reason he goes back to campus is for classes. That's it. And then he goes back to where no parties, no functions, no speaking to minors at the university.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So before we know, I'm going to bar him from going to U of H until you can show us a school schedule that has him actively participating in classes. Once you show that, at that point, we'll tweak when he's allowed to go to campus and where he's allowed to go to. Okay. Okay. Do we have conditions filed on Bishop?
No,
Hey, guys, do you mind filing conditions on Bishop? It's no contact and no weapons. It's an assault. I think that Bernadette may have forgotten. I think there's a couple more actually. Let me see. On Gregory's last name, also, it's a terroristic threat. No contact and no weapons.
no.
Hey, coming up.
Approach on Mr. Rosenfeld again.
What say you? Yeah.
Judge, it says that reasonable bond be set. I spoke with the ADA over there and actually doesn't mind getting a bond as long as a reasonable one is set for self-surrender. There's a dismissed history out of California, but that's it. This is one where he set up the buy or the controlled buy and they used the marked money. It was 3.8, well, and 3.5 grams. So it's up to 15 years over there. But they understand that if the court does set a bond, that he has 2 weeks to self-surrender, and that's all they ask for.
What do you think amount?
7,500 would be appropriate, considering the amount and the fact that this is a year old, and that he is not the only party involved in the controlled sale.
Has he been on bond and he took off? It was a 2B?
Is it a year old, almost to the day, actually.
What do you think?
And Your Honor, I'm not mad at that argument at all. I would ask for just 3,500. He did let me know that he was just recently laid off in March.
I'll
but
split it, 5,000.
That's perfect.
Okay.
He has to withdraw the waiver, so I'll get that in just a minute.
He's been in jail for how long?
He's been in since the 16th. Originally, they were going to come set him, and they were actually
Man, he's got
trying to get him, but I told him that because he technically never approached to offer withdraw the waiver for extradition, that he just, it was one of those possibilities. And so, I mean, if it saves money.
They had maybe even a week to pick him up.
I do understand, and I let him know, and I told him, I was like, hey, I think the smartest thing might be
So,
to
look,
wait the time, but
They're in the
he said
driver's seat,
he's
you know?
willing to bond
Okay.
out and take
Edge.
care of it.
can you bring out Rosenfeld, please?
I understand not wanting to be in the Harris County.
It's up to him,
jail.
but
And they were really confused at how he had connections here either, because he's domiciled over there. And so doesn't even know what he's doing in Texas.
His father lives here, so he came to live with his father.
does he have a family member here now? You know?
Not in the courtroom,
No,
but his
okay.
father does still live here in Harris County. So him and his father and sister have been contacting me and they want to bond him out.
Okay, yeah, no.
And I will just say he has been a process engineer for the last 35 years. Was just recently laid off in March. Like I said, he does have family members that are here in the state and willing to help in the city. You know.
Yeah, just
I don't
advise him
think
to
he's
probably
gonna be
take a
mad at
car,
5,000.
not to get on a plane, huh?
If I have to take a car. no
You don't get on a
Same
plane.
thing by TSA, he was on-
Uh-huh,
Okay.
right.
Yeah, and the fact that he still has a warrant there, so he runs a red light, he goes to stop sign, he'll get arrested in Montgomery County, start all over again.
That's right.
And in Louisiana, you know, the wrong spots there.
I've had that happen before, which is why I bring up that specific example.
No, Moco is definitely not gonna let you.
Well, it doesn't matter, wherever you get popped anywhere, it's,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But you will definitely get ran Moco. They
Well-
run every license plate.
So he's gonna have until technically the morning of the 11th, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
Good morning, Mr. Rosenfeld.
Good morning, Your Honor.
You are wanted out of the state of California for its, sorry, Florida.
For sale of methamphetamine and unlawful use of a two-way communication device. He's basically an analog of a criminal instrument because he's a cell phone and facilitation of the control by.
Your lawyer's asking for me to set you, and I will set you a bond of $5,000 now. Understand, though, that I'm not going to set you another one. You have one opportunity to do the right thing. That means you need to go turn yourself into Florida. We give you 14 days from the date of your release, not 16, not 21, 14. The other thing, don't wait until the last day to go because it's on you. If you fail to turn yourself in, I'm going to revoke the bond. I will set it at 0, and I'm not going to give you another one.
Okay.
This time I will, if you don't go, I'm going to get you back because you can't run forever. And this time I will hold you here until Florida comes and gets you.
Okay,
You understand?
I understand perfectly.
Okay,
May I ask one question?
sure.
I applied for, I won't get.
You cannot, you still have an open warrant out of Florida. So you could theoretically get pulled over, taken right back into custody. So you need to be careful. You need to, as soon as you get out, make your way onto Florida because the longer you take, the more risk you're taking.
Absolutely.
If you get arrested again in another jurisdiction, I'm going to revoke this bond and it's just going to be another mess. So, you still have a warrant. So wherever you are, if you get pulled over, counsel or for the state was saying, if you get pulled over on a red light and then they run you,
Okay, I understand.
so you need to be very careful.
Thank you.
So the only other thing that I'm going to advise you is that you have waived extradition. We give the demanding jurisdiction here, Florida, 14 days to come get you. If they don't get you within the 14 days, Harris County releases you. It's already been a week, so you already have 7 days under your belt. So it's up to you if you want to get the bond. If you want me to set you a bond, you're going to have to withdraw that waiver and you will lose all of that time that you've accrued for them to come get you.
Right. Right.
So it's up to you. I mean,
The bond is $500?
no, you are an inherent flight risk because you're a fugitive from justice. So you will have to pony up most, if not all of the money. So you'll have to pony up all of $5,000. I'm presuming, because who is going to want to take that risk? It's a lot of risk.
Okay.
So if you want, what we can do is have your counsel reach out to your family to see if in fact they are going to. If not, then you keep the waiver so you don't lose that time.
Very well.
Yeah. Okay, it's up to you.
Okay, I'll take it.
So set the bond.
Yes, please.
Got it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Just have to make sure you sign.
So it's been, we're good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Guys, do you mind setting the bond at 5,000?
This is fun. It's the test. It's the flexibility test.
Okay, good luck, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thanks.
Judge, thank you, Mr. Day.
Hey,
We have got lines, he was able to send me, his schedule.
okay, sure.
It's sort of the, two screen shots that show that he goes to class Monday through Friday. He also.
This tells me nothing. It doesn't say University of Houston at all.
I can have him screenshot it before it's actually in public.
Yeah, and then you also,
I don't know, he asked you which was.
I need more than that. I mean, usually you can print out the entire school schedule. It'll say University of Houston. It'll say date, time. That could have been 5 years ago.
Oh, it's the dates on the two. See right there, we have.
Okay, well, show me like a legitimate where it has like letterhead, so I know that it's,
Okay.
and then, yeah, I will, but I want to know that it's,
Okay, I got
you know.
This one is let me know if this is sufficient enough to show you that he lives on campus. This shows you that it's for spring 2026. This is the location.
Council, come on up so you can see it too. I don't want, it doesn't say University of Houston, though, does it anywhere?
It's essential, but if I could get his phone, because he was an actual portal, I just actually.
Just, I don't want to take his phone, possession of his phone, I
He does
guess.
say that down there with his Cougar or his email address and identifiers, but I would think.
You think it's sufficient?
That's, I believe it was a piece of
Okay.
evidence. I think it would be.
So what's his schedule? You said he lives on campus? So what I'll do then, I mean, I'll obviously allow him to go back to campus, but he's not to have any contact with minors. Okay, let him know if he does, I'm gonna put him in jail. Okay, no parties, no anything like that. Okay, okay. Thanks. That includes school functions, going to tailgates, things of this nature, class and right. No partying.
She was going upstairs real quick.
Hey,
Do you want it to be like writers under 18 or writers under?
Yeah, it says that. Areas, but that is some kind of person. We can get that.
oh, I need to. Bishop, come up. Whether appointed lawyers are given is based on household income of the entire household, not just one person. Here, you put your spouse has an income of around $2,200 a month, and then you have an income of $2,200 a month. Is that right? Okay, when you put spouse or other household incomes, you put 2,200, and then you put another. What is your the total?
Yeah.
All sources of income, whether it's son, daughter, husband, wife, everything. So there are other sources of income. Okay, I need you to put that on there because this is not right. I mean, however you think it's correct. So it is the 2119, correct? I'll grant it. I'm gonna grant it. Hi, Mr. Moore. Ready?
Good morning, Juan.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. With my off docket matter,
What's your cause number?
clause number 2569301.
Okay,
Alex Fox.
Sure.
We approached last time regarding him. He was gonna go to the YMAC program. As
Oh,
of today, he's not on a YMAC program. The COO saying that they will pick him up Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. Here's my concern, Your Honor. We have communicated with his high school, and they allow him to finish high school in person if he able to go back to high school before he turned 19. May the 11th is when he turned 19. So if he can get out and go back to school, get his high school degree, which is, I know you're gonna like that. There's two ways.
100%. but he doesn't do anything else. He doesn't do anything else.
So we have two options to do that. He had been in there since February the 5th, waiting for him to be transported to YMAC. Option number one, if we can do a time survey on him. Option number two, if we can put him back on probation. And one of your goal is to finish high school.
Is putting him back on probation an exercise in futility? Because we both know that we've taken several shots at this and he continues to do, and he has continued since day one, even while on bond for this case, to do whatever the heck he just wants to do. He doesn't care about the terms and conditions. He doesn't care about stop using marijuana. He doesn't care about having weapons. He does what Mr. Sparks wants to do on probation because he thinks that's what.
Judge,
Did you hear that? Let me just see how much credit he has real quick and then I'll let you have it. How much credit does it? Did you get the calls done?
I did.